as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Buffalo Bills. Underway in Buffalo. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now Daniel's going to give it up on the touch pass. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Throwing now is Daniels. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Yeah, they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Daniels. He's He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And he will find his man Samuel. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Ready, set. Ready. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Now their versatile running back, here's Austin Eckler. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Look at 19. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Back to 60.
Back to throw. Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. From 6 yards away. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
You did that.
Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the 1st quarter before we spilled into the 2nd, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Nah. Come here.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense. And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
2nd and 10. And again, it's Allen. Open man, it's Palmer. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 4. Brings up 3rd and 4. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. 3rd and 4.
Brownie!
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he's going to have a Bills first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Well, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
To the air, Allen. Escaping the pressure running. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Allen now on 3rd and goal. This is caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line. And an anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. This take it in at the goal line. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we've got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining 2nd half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the 2nd half and get us going?
Here's Allen to throw it. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Allen.
No
Palmer.
way.
And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Coleman. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 4. Allen to throw once more. Quick slant to Shakir. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards in a new set of downs.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the 1st half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion. Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 30.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Throwing now is Allen. Flushed out right. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. To throw, it's Allen. It's caught by Coleman. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. Allen going to audible to a different look. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He's got the connection to Moore. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Keon Coleman from 3 yards out. And the Bills go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer. Because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game. Because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
2nd and 10. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out. He would not allow him to cut upfield. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. To throw is Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
They can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
Here's Samuel. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Eckler now between the tackles. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. That is caught. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And, partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's the linebacker, Madden26MADCITY, getting up and stopping him for a loss. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Throwing now is Daniels. He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. 3rd down now. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. Now Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Allen. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
To throw is Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Coleman. Here comes 2nd down. Here's Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. And fights through 1 man. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Still plenty of time and the 2 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Allen. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Throwing, Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line.
That's another Bills 1st down.
Allen. Incomplete, right side to Cook. Nothing open downfield, they went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back, see if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now Allen. That's complete, right around the 8. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow, wow. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Ready? Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! 19 right!
He'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Ready? Practice!
They'll look to throw. And he will find his man Samuel. And he'll be taken down across the 50 45 in enemy territory. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Ready, ready.
7 seconds to play. No timeouts, remember.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. This ball intercepted. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Charles, we retreated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, not so much to the team who led at halftime, and now is leaving here knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
Welcome inside Northwest Stadium, football fans, located in Landover, Maryland. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us between the New York Jets and the Washington Commanders. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Making some progress here. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Boy, he wasn't too far away from taking that the distance. But as it is, what a way to start the game. Now as an offense, you take the field for the first time, and the work's halfway done.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, Jets up.
Shotgun snap will get to Hall. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Off play action, it's Fields. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Good. 319, good. Cut.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense up to the line fast. Play action now, it's Fields. That one connects. Stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Play action, Fields. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal. That start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Austin Eckler on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on a non-eventful effort. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Commanders getting their first red zone look. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Play action now with Daniels. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Second and 3 now.
Cougar 19.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. A run. It's Krosky Merritt. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
I'm the first one to raise my hand and say I love that call, especially between the 20s. But when the field condenses down here and you get inside the 10, you better be exactly right, perfectly right offensively, or that defense is going to run down that toss play.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Come on, come on. Hey! Panther 60, Panther, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Gets it again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Now Daniels on 4th down. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
Get out. Get out. Get out of here.
Return starts from the goal line. This makes it up to the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. They start to drive with Hall. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Working quickly here. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
From the gun, it's Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, that's bullshit.
He's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now, all play action. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Now 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
He's on top behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready,
The They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play fake here, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there, and a new set of downs.
Commanders, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders, who have 1st and 10. New set of downs for them from the 46.
70 Lions. Get up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They run, it's Krosky Merritt. He's got a gain of 6 there. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, Scott. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready, ready.
Daniels setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Got his target, that's Lane. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
On the check.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Daniels now. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Daniels is going to throw again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out with a pick of a 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short lot route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Completed left side to Samuel. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play, and it's going to be a field goal try. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Gay's kick is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Press all 80.
Daniels from the pistol. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
Intended for Zach
Moving
Ertz.
quickly, trying to get set again.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Cowboy 80.
And they're going to throw a no spike, trying to catch him off guard. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Here's Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start that out to get them all. We'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Offense up to the line fast. Off play action, it's Fields. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they can get burned.
Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. Working quickly here. He's back to throw. He connects downfield. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Hall takes it straight ahead. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Next with his back, Hall. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Here we go. 3-9.
They'll run here, following the penalty. Still has room inside the 15. And he's finally brought down at the 9. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets push their lead further to start the half. Brees Hall with the touchdown. One after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets drive their lead to 11. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Hey, man.
Run now with Crosby and Merritt. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Daniels tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that brings up 4th and long.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Let's go now. 60, pass to 60, pass to 60.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Oh, running between the tackles. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Give on 2nd to Hall. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast. Play action now. It's Fields. He didn't get enough into that throw, and that's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. 19 winning, 19 winning. Here we go. Chip square.
On 4th down, Fields. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. But it's never over until it's over.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out. Get a nice pickup. Gain about 8. 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
60 Bison, 60
From the 38. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
On the gun, it's Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort? Working quickly here. To throw again, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Brought in right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on first down, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To the air again, Daniels. Ertz reels it in. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 4 there, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
Line up for the 2-point
Pass the
conversion.
60. Pass the 30.
Getting creative for 2 here. Wide receiver on the run. And he's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the 4th. Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Gibson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Charlie loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Third down give to Hall. And there's the stuff they needed. Dropped behind the line, and they can get the football back now. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll throw it. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Crosby Merritt on the carry. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Back to throw. The throw is caught. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
To throw. Complete beyond. And he will score.
Right
Get the lead in the final
JB, nigga.
So what a finish this is shaping up to
Jalen
be.
Lane,
Late
AD.
touchdown here, Brock moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Super bad.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Wangu now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. It's Hall on the carry. Going to take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, it's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
First look, a little pistol formation.
Quitter, chicken dinner. One more.